YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. Today is July 3rd, which means this morning we did get the Space Hippie Collection 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 because 2 colorways of the Space Hippie 4 did drop. Now, I did enter in the Space Hippie 1. Didn't get it. Notification actually just came through on my phone. Not a big deal. I was just going to get him to do a video for you guys and flip. Hopefully someone I know gets him. Maybe I could do a video for you and give him back to him later. But that's enough about that. You guys read the title. You saw the thumbnail. You know why we're here today. But before we get into that, man, thank you to everybody that has been subscribing to the channel. We are less than 10 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. From 600 subscribers. The last time that I checked, let me just check again because I always want to make sure that I have my numbers completely right when I talk to you guys. Yeah, so I have 500. There are 593 subscribers to the channel, man. Thank you to each and every one of you. Means so much to me. Let's continue to grow. Let's hit 600 by the end of this coming week. So, a week from now, goal is to hit 600 subscribers. I know we could do it, man. Make sure if you're new here, you hit that subscribe button. Really helps us get to our goal of 1,000 by the end of the year. We've been showing great growth. Thank you once again to all of you guys that are coming. Also, man, since you're already here, for the older ones and the newer subscribers, the newer members of the channel, old or new, hit that like button. Really helps the channel, helps the video get shown to new people, helps with the algorithms, helps it show up in searches. Now, that's enough talking. Let's get into the shoe. So, you saw me open up the video with the unboxing. I'm just going to go through the box really quick. Nothing too special to talk about. You've seen this box a million times on pretty much any special edition Jordan. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these boxes. I don't know how many of these boxes I have now, but you've seen them a bunch of times. The SE Jordan has all the Jordan cars around it. Jordan doing Jordan things, which is great. Black on the back, black on the bottom, cool. Now let's read the size tag and the official colorway. So we have a Jordan 3 Retro SE. This is a size 12 personal pair, and the official colorway is black, black, white, and George green. Now, which is interesting because of one thing I'll say, but the shocker on this shoe is the retail price, and these things retail at $250. A lot of money. Let's see if it's worth it. You guys already know what it is. So real quick, when you open the box, you do get like any other SE. You get your black tissue paper. You pull it back. You get your white tissue paper. I already took the shoe out, so the shoes are down here. But let's get into it, man. So bang, this is a $250 sneaker right here, the Air Jordan 3 Animal Instinct 2.0. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, after having this shoe in hand, got it yesterday actually, and after looking at it and having it in hand, I can't lie to y'all, I wanted it to not be worth $250, but it is worth $250. Now I know it's sitting and it will go on outlets probably and go on sale and all of that fun stuff, but man, let me take the shoe trees out of it just so we could get a better look, like moving the shoe around more. But to me, definitely worth the $250 quality wise. Now there are very little factory mistakes. The glue lines are nice and sharp. There was one little spot on, I think, this shoe, the right shoe that I saw. Can't really see it anymore. There's just like a little spot of like, I don't think it had anything to do with the shoe. It was raining when my shoes were delivered. There was like a little spot of like, looked like water or something dripped down there, but I was able to just wipe it off. But when these were delivered, it was raining, so that might be part of the reason why. But man, so excited to have these in hand, the Animal Instinct 2.0. Now, like I said, I was nervous. $250 for a sneaker. Now, it also, after I got them in hand last night, I did think of a video that I might do. Let me know if you guys think this is a good idea. I have a decent amount of shoes that retailed over $200, and I was thinking about, because oftentimes price tag doesn't necessarily mean the shoe is better. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean the shoe is better than anything else. For example, these are $250. I'm definitely taking a Black Cement 3 over these, which were $190. You know what I mean? So should I do a list of my top 10? Should I do top 5? I'll do top 10 sneakers that retailed over $250. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about that. That's something that I'm thinking about doing maybe in the upcoming weeks. But man, like I said, $250, well over $200. And the hardest part about it was that the 1.0, which I'll just take out really quick. These right here, The 1.0 is retailed for, if I'm correct, $220 or $225, so less money than these. So why are these worth so much more money? Now, man, let's look at the specs of the shoe, and then we'll get into why I think it was worth so much more money. So first of all, we'll start with the outsole. You get your red pod and your yellow pod on the bottom of the Jordan 3. Now you also do get a full sail outsole and sail midsole, which is different from most Jordan 3s, honestly, but these as well, because you do have the gum here, which like on a black cement 3 these would be gray, or on different 3s these are different colors, and usually this pod matches the rest of the midsole. But they switched up there, gave us the thick, nice sail midsole, which I think actually goes pretty good with the rest of this shoe. Obviously your air bubble here, your black fill-in stripe around the heel. Now the heel material right here is pretty interesting, because it is like more like your elephant print, but more like your real elephant print. So like if you get a regular Jordan 3, they say it's the elephant print or the cement print. This is more realistic elephant print, which is a nice touch. So I hesitate to call these the reptiles. People are calling these the reptile versions of the Animal Instinct, but elephants are not reptiles, nor are, as you can see right here, I mean, I guess technically you could say an ostrich is a reptile, but it's a bird. I know people do group birds in with reptiles, but you get your ostrich, your imitation ostrich skin right here around the lower part of the mud guard. You also get some gator skin up here, and then you get your python leather right here, your python skin around the front where the elephant print usually is. Then on your heel counter, this is the one that I'm not sure about. Is this like a type of croc, type of gator? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what all of these leathers are exactly supposed to be? Then on the tongue, we do also have some sort of scaling right here with a thick Jumpman, similar to the Jumpman we got on the UNC 3 in size. A nice thick Jumpman that pops out. Now let's just get to the back of the tongue. As you can see, what is this? This is the right shoe. So this one says Instinct, and then on the left shoe we have Animal. Similar to the 1.0s, because on these we did have, this is the right shoe, so this one says Instinct upside down, the other one says Animal. I'll do a comparison video of those later. But let's get into, is this shoe worth $250? So if we're using the 1.0 as a base, we do have not similar materials, but similar in the sense that they're not usual materials. So boom, that definitely puts us over $190 right there. Now, one of my favorite touches of this shoe are the wax laces. Now, my wax laces are a little weird, more cottony than wax, like in between. You know what I mean? I've seen like fully waxed laces. I thought that's what they were going to be, but they're not. They're a little more pliable than fully waxed laces, but they're still a nice different touch right there, a nice different look. So that does increase some value right there. And just me personally, it just feels like to get a type of leather is more expensive than to get fur. You know what I mean? Get different types of leather is more expensive than to get different types of fur. And especially on the Animal Instinct 1.0, it was just one type of fur. It was all bovine fur, and it was just painted different colors. On this one, man, we got different leather patterns, which is more expensive just to put together. Even if it is the same leather, but it's pressed instead of painted, it's just more expensive to press leathers than to paint it. Now, one detail that I did forget to mention that honestly turned me off of this shoe when I first saw it. Now, there's a lot of things that turned me off of the shoe when I first saw it. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But that is the yellow heel tab. To me, it just didn't go with anything else on the shoe. But I think part of the reason for that was that this was the official image. The first image that we got was it hanging right here with the laces on the side, and I wasn't able to see that the eyelet of the shoe was yellow. You see what I'm saying? The top eyelet of the shoe being yellow, so it does have something to complement it right there. The green actually does a really good job by itself, blending in with the rest of the shoe. You got your red eyelets down at the bottom, regular black Jordan 3 eyelets coming up the side there. Now, the reason why I said, if you guys have been around, I wasn't too sure about this shoe when I first saw it. When we first got images of this sneaker, it was at the end of 2019. It was like less than a month after the 1.0 came out. People were like, yeah, there's going to be a 2.0, and then pictures leaked, and this is what it's going to look like. Now, I admit, I was very uneasy about it at first. Why was I uneasy about it at first? You got to keep in mind, at that time, when they showed us this, when we got these first images, we haven't gotten the UNC 3s or the red cement 3s yet. So I wasn't aware of the new cut of the Jordan 3. So let me now I'm just taking out mad Jordan 3s, right? I'm used to seeing a Jordan 3 with this cut at the time, with the high cut here. You know what I'm saying? You can see the sock liner through the back of the tongue. And we didn't know that these were going to exist yet. Let me get them out. We didn't know that these were going to exist yet with the low elephant print. And you can't see the tongue hidden right here, which is actually a really clean look. But we didn't know that was going to exist. And this shoe is actually our first hint of them changing the cut of the Jordan 3 for 2020. So without anyone even mentioning that, the cut being changed, and just seeing this, I just thought, there's something off about it. It's shaped different than the Animal Instinct 3. Maybe they got lazy and didn't want to use as much material here. The tongue looks stiff. I just thought the tongue looked harder and stiff because we couldn't see the sock liner behind it. But now knowing what we know now about the new cut, really, really happy about these. I actually think that, once again, not to do my whole comparison video in here, but I do think that with the leather tongue, it looks better with the sock liner hidden behind it than it would if it was this type of tongue where you could see it behind there, because this is, you know what I'm saying, leather is more of a stiffer material in general, and fur is more of a looser material in general. So it's kind of cool to see how almost fluffy, how puffy this tongue is versus how much more rigid this tongue looks, with the differences in cut of the shoe. So that's pretty interesting. Now let me get into the left shoe. We do get two pairs of laces with these. We get a red pair and we get a yellow pair of laces. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the black ones. For now, I'm going to stick with the black ones. With the Animal Instinct ones, I stuck with black laces forever. And then shout out to 1127 Kicks. He had put red laces in it, and I saw him and I was like, wow, these look great with red laces. So you never know. But right now, I'm going to stick with the black laces just because they are wax laces. And these are both just regular cotton laces. Now, we do get the red here to match the eyelets down there and to match the back of the tongue and the Jumpman. The yellow, obviously, to match the heel and to match the yellow eyelet here. But I think a green lace would look really good on these. I don't have any green laces, but I think a green to match this color would actually be the best lace for this shoe. So now I'm going to see if I can get my hands on some and potentially put that in there. Not going to give you guys an on foot of these right now. Don't want the video to go too long, but man, I'm super, super excited to have these in hand, guys. What do y'all think? Great shoe, great quality. I know $250 is a lot of money. I will be doing a video at some point of best shoes over $200, because sometimes you get a shoe over $200 and it's just not worth it. I personally think these are worth it. Definitely, to me, more wearable than the 1.0. Probably will get more wear out of me than the 1.0. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like the 1.0 better? Do you like the 2.0 better? I will be doing a comparison video later. Do you just hate this shoe in general? Are you going to get it when it goes on sale? Are you just not going to get it at all? Was it too much money? Me personally, it was right in my wheelhouse. Wouldn't have paid $300 for it. $250 is the max I would have paid for it. Absolutely love it. Happy to have it to the collection. Happy to add it to the rest of my Jordan 3s in general. And last but not least, one touch that I did mean to mention. So I did talk about the yellow heel tab. The heel tab itself is not, it's hard to see because there's no different coloring on it. The whole thing is yellow, but it is covered with a thin layer of leather, which is a nice touch. Instead of your regular plastic heel tab, you do get a leather heel tab here, which is pretty cool. So that is it for this video, you guys, man. I really, really like these sneakers. Are excited to just learn more about them, really learn more about exactly what each pattern is supposed to represent. I guess I got to look on YouTube more for that, or Google it, or whatever. But that is it for this one, man. If you guys are new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We're at 593 subscribers. The goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Let's hit 600 by the end of this week, man. I know we could do it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, man. Really helps the video get shown to other people so they could join the channel, join the family, and subscribe. So that really does big things by you hitting the like button. Also, man, I think I forgot to mention it in the intro, but follow my Instagram at @AnonymousSneakerhead. You would have seen me post about these already on there. Really excited to have them in hand, like I said. So these definitely did get posted last night. So make sure that you follow that Instagram. But that is it for this one, man. I am the Anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. And as always, it's all about the sneakers.